Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So, yes, it is the first tournament after the Time Warp. So, if you have Time Warped, congratulations. If you haven't Time Warped, well, it's coming for you eventually too. Or maybe not at all. I really don't know who gets the Time Warp and who doesn't. I know I have 3 weeks until Maria gets the Time Warp, so we are in very different time zones now. So everything will be different. Hey, Ghetto, how you doing? I am still getting set up, so I'm going to need a little bit here. Let's go ahead and notify everybody for I need to give everybody the role. At some point we will do the streaming role. Thank you, Ghetto. It's the best of times. It is the worst of times. Oh, I need to buy skips. There we go. Hey, Virus, how you doing? I'm still getting set up here. Give me a moment, please. I'm trying to get set up. I'm trying to also make sure I do my job and buy my skips. And, all right. I really hate that every time I do a Microsoft update, it asks me to set up my PC again. And it's like, dude, my PC's set up. Like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need anything. I told you I already told you I didn't need all this stuff. I still don't need it. Like, my needs haven't changed just because you decided to roll an update out. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's going to take a minute. There's something else I needed to do. Oh no, okay, we must have erosion, which is not good. What the hell are you doing? Alright, well, I guess it's just gonna spin for a while. Don't know why it's doing that, but that's what it's doing. Hey, Penguin. Hey, Fost. Hey, Christian. Hey, Pepsi. Hey, Nick. Hey, Andre. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Bunch. How's everybody doing? Okay, hey, Glenn. All of a sudden, all of the chat messages just decided to come through. Hey, Texas, how you doing? Oh, okay. Any change? I didn't make any changes. Hey, Shattered, how you doing? That was really weird because it was literally like all of a sudden a flood of messages just came through. So the Time Warp in America, I don't know how it is in other countries, we have this thing called daylight savings time. And when daylight savings time happens, it causes the Time Warp. And this is the worst week of everybody's life. Because everybody loses an hour of sleep, everybody's extra angry, stuff costs more than it used to. And so it's just a terrible time because we can't decide on one time zone or another. And I'm really confused who big time zone is that's preventing this. Like, who benefits from this? Clocks? Anyways, I hate the time zones, I hate the time warp, and I hate everything. I think I covered my bases there. Just pick one. I really don't even care which one it is. I just don't want to change anymore. I really don't even care which time warp you pick. Farmers don't benefit. Farmers don't care. So the whole concept of daylight saving time is that you shift the sun in the evening to save energy. So that's who's saving. Yeah, in Europe it's the end of the month. We have extra daylight savings time in the US. Yeah, so my state actually passed a law to make us permanent summertime, but the federal government doesn't currently allow permanent summertime. Oh, I thought you said it helped the farmers. No, oh, that was... No, farmers don't benefit at all. Nobody benefits from this. So the thing is, the issue is, if you voted to keep permanent summertime, which is daylight saving time, you can't do that as a state without permission from the federal government. The federal government has a law that you can have permanent standard time, and that's totally fine. But you cannot have permanent daylight savings time. So if you voted, because that's what happened in Florida, we voted to permanently have, we didn't vote, sorry, it was passed as a law to permanently have daylight savings time. So we would permanently be 1 hour ahead. That law can't go into effect until the federal government allows us. So we're waiting for the federal government to, which I don't know how long we're going to wait for that. That was and allowing permanent daylight savings time is something that has broad bipartisan support that can't get done. No, he tells me beforehand, Nick. I know he's not cheating. He told me too, right before he made you guess. Yeah, there's no cheating here. I am personally indifferent, but I realized something yesterday. So I was playing with, I was raiding with a guild in World of Warcraft yesterday. And they were excited about the spring ahead. And I was like, what are you talking about? This is the worst week of the year. You guys are all insane. And then I realized some people like the sun. See, the sun and I have been at war since my birth because I live in Florida. And so in Florida, the sun just punishes you all the time, except in the winter. This is the one time the sun is weak, and so we can do things outside. Nick, it's sarcasm. If we have to explain sarcasm to you, you don't get to play the game anymore. I didn't know people like miss the sun. Like nowadays, like I have LED lights in my apartment now. They are brighter than the sun. So if you miss the sun, oh, here comes my labs. That's right. I am at war with the sun and nature. I'm also at war with nature. Don't forget that one. But yeah, here, like in Florida, like the sun is like our nemesis. Hi, Timo. How you doing? Because I want to control nature. I don't want nature to be incontrollable. So, like, we have to, like for example, when I was growing up, right, we had to get window treatments in our house to keep the heat out. I actually had styrofoam in my windows at one point to keep the heat out. I'm going to find it after the tournament. Well, Nick, it was just like, like when I was growing up, Nick, I would sweat in my bedroom because of the summer. So for me, like it was miserable. And it had to do with some of the house, like there was insulation that was missing in the house and stuff like that. So we had to get some insulation later. I mean, but I put styrofoam in my windows because to just try to keep the heat out. Part of the problem, too, was I had a computer, and apparently a computer puts out, like, a lot of heat. So that was part of the issue, and I was also, the way the house was laid out, there wasn't a good air return from my room back to the air conditioner unit, so my room basically cooked a lot. But, you know, I mean, it was what it was what it was, you know what I mean? And, but in the winter, it was great. Because there was times in the winter I would store up so much cold energy in my room that it would be like freezing like a meat locker. And there nothing felt better than going to bed freezing to death. Because in winter that was my only reprieve from, you know, the sweat. And dude, I used to have a fan on in my room 24/7. And I drank water all the time because I would just sweat in my room. And so, like, that's the origin story of me being at war with the sun. So the sun was just this terrible force of nature that made me miserable. But in the winter was amazing. Not that I was a huge fan of the winter because of the irony, right? The irony of the winter was I went back to school, so I never looked forward to winter. But no matter how bone-chillingly cold it got in the winter, because some winters it would get down to like 20 Fahrenheit, I would never complain. Oh, and that's the tournament. The sun. You can stay inside. You don't have to worry about the mosquitoes. When I stayed inside, I mean, the sun still made the house hot. And even now, I have blackout curtains and stuff up. Yeah, I as an adult, as a kid, I had styrofoam in my windows, which worked pretty well at blocking out most of the sun. Hey, Genesis, how you doing? So that was pretty good. But now, yeah, I have blackout curtains. I actually, what I got Tommy was I got these emergency blankets. I forget what they're called. Yeah, I got a Mylar tarp. And I have, in my windows, I have the blinds closed because you have to have like for part of the apartment complex code, is you have to have a white facing window treatment. So I close the blinds. Then behind the blinds, I have hung up my emergency Mylar tarps. And then after my Mylar tarp, I have the blackout curtains on top of that. And I have to have that many layers to ward off the sun. Hey, Rocket Man, how you doing? I actually tried not having the Mylar tarp up because I had to tear everything down because they changed the window treatment. I had the most ridiculous... I had the most ridiculous thing ever happen. They came in and took my perfectly good window treatments and replaced them with additionally almost identical looking window treatments. I was so pissed off. And anyways, when I put everything back up, I didn't have the Mylar tarps up, and then I had to do the light test. And then after I did the light test, I realized I had to have the Mylar tarp up to keep enough of the light out. Yeah, Nick, well, I mean, I can't predict what the devs would do because they actually did make the deadline happen. So fortunately, we shuffled people in. They got the rewards. Unfortunately, we didn't shuffle everybody in. But I do believe, Nick, we shuffled everybody that was here. You know, there's nothing I can do for people that aren't here. And, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And it is what it is. I couldn't believe that it actually was that the sun was that bright in my, and this is behind blinds. Like, I have window blinds and the sun is still so bright, I had to have the Mylar tarp and the blackout curtain after it. And hey, Omega, how you doing? Well, I'm working on filling up Guild 2. I'm working on it. We're at 21 out of 30. I think I have 2 more people coming. Apparently, I found out what happened. And I know you guys are all going to be shocked by this. As soon as guilds were a thing, everybody thought they could just make their own guild. And then they realized if everybody makes their own guild, nobody joins a guild. Well, Nick, because at the time, it looked like they were extending the first week for another week, so there was no reason to do it. That was what happened. We literally were doing it, and when it went down to 24 hours, it went to 7 days, 24 hours, which was a lie. Congrats, Tommy. So some people did actually miss out on the first week, but I mean, I can't control that. You know, there's only so much I can do when the game actively lies to me. Yeah, and the guild event's an extra week longer. I am still trying to get people in. Like, I've had people in the comments want to join the guild, and I'm trying to get them into the guild so that we get them there. I haven't made a second account yet. I'm hoping that we can just get enough people where I don't have to have a second account in the other guild. Well, that's why you don't take vacation, Texas. Don't you know you're supposed to play the tower 24/7, 365? If you guys have people at 0 contribution, can you please post it in the guild thing and just try and see what's going on there? Because we do need to keep track. If people don't contribute. Oh, I missed that, Nick. Totally missed it. I thought I contributed as much as I could. Actually, the funny thing is, Christian thought I was offline for 4 days. He messaged me. He's like, "Are you okay? The game's showing that you were offline for 4 days." And I was like, what are you talking about? I've been playing, like, nonstop. That's how I have 14 quadrillion coins here. I didn't skip a day. I did not skip a day. No, I did not skip a day with contributions. What happened in the first one was I opened the box before the patch. So one of my boxes was opened before the patch, so it didn't count. That's what happened. I didn't know we were supposed to save our boxes with the patch. You never skip leg day. I got big legs. And right now I'm at 3. I'm halfway. Yeah, you also have to save your boxes, which was another thing you probably didn't know about unless you were really paying attention. I'm not behind. This would be 18. Yeah, it's... Okay, wait, that is weird. I am behind, aren't I? How am I behind? That doesn't make sense. How am I behind? Oh, if you're at 8... Okay, if you have plus 10 and you're at 28, then I should be at 18, which is about what I'm going to be. No, I didn't. No, I opened all my boxes. What do you mean the first day? I did contribute on the first day. I got my second box, like, right away. Do you mean the first day of the second week? Because, yeah, I didn't contribute because I had to build up my box. I didn't save any missions. Yeah, I didn't save any missions because I don't trust myself to save missions because I'm so confused by that, Tommy, because I was just farming nonstop. Like, I mean, I tried tier 12. I'm saving the results of tier 12 for the next episode, so that's going to be a surprise. No, Shadow, because Christian messaged me on Discord. He said, hey, man, everything okay? We see you're offline for 4 days. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I've been farming my ass off. That's why I have 14 quadrillion right here. Like, I was farming my ass off to have this much coin. Anyways, that's what happened. Well, I tried tier 12. I've been trying both to get a comparison. Let me put it this way: tier 12 is not quite the clear winner. That's about as much as I want to say. I don't want to spoil too much, but like, let me say this: it's not like, oh my god, tier 12 is like I'm ready to go for tier 12. Great. We're spoiling the next episode, guys. There's no way they could do it. Well, I mean, unless they scaled it per person, there's no way they do a coin goal. No, I'm not farming 14. I'm not ready for 14. I know, Penguin, that's just a joke. That's just a joke I go with. Everybody tries to get stuff out of me. I'm like, oh, I can't spoil. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Hey, Mohammed, how you doing? But yeah, if you guys, we do need to have attendance report. See, I will say this, that the guild that is currently, everybody is participating. We have the lowest people at 15, which I think I'm also at 15, so I'm also guilty of not saving boxes, but everybody's participating. Wait, did I miss logins for the event? Yeah, I also just let the app run 24/7. No, we're oh. Yeah, I did miss a login too. Yeah, we're working on, I'm trying to fill up Guild 2. I am trying. I didn't realize I also missed logins. The 3 dots are just my abilities as the guild leader. Am I not going to get the last? I'm not going to be able to complete this now, am I? Because so I miss, like, I didn't even realize the login thing wasn't counting. Yeah, because this should be at least to 9. Are you kidding me? You have to close the app? Oh my god. This is unreal. The game is so busted right now. I don't mean to be that angry. Oh, there's another hot fix I didn't get yet. Okay. I have to get the new update. Yeah, I don't have a version 11. Should I go get it? The last time I reset the game was to start my tournament. I think. I might have reset it another time just to see, because the guild doesn't work right either. Yeah, thank you, Faust. I just realized the problem is the tower never pings when they do an update. I don't know why they don't have like a update like role, so they don't ping when. So I miss the updates half the time because I'm like I always look for a ping and I don't see any. Yeah, I would have PSTD too. Oh, and they must have been rolling the update out because it didn't go out all the way. I just finally got it. I had to manually go in to get the update, so I guess it just, I don't know what they're doing anymore. So when do I have to restart it? Do I have to restart it now? I don't know that we can, because the news thing, I don't know, can we do that? Yeah, I don't know why they don't have a role to ping for that. If we can do it in my Discord, I would be happy to do that because, oh, the tower news was also lit up like a Christmas tree. Okay, so I have to, geez, I have to restart it all the time. The game used to just work. Well, Virus, I will say this. Now that I have auto restart, I really don't pay as much attention to it at all anymore. Mostly it's like, oh, got the gems, get the gems. Okay, I can wait an hour for gems now. And it just kind of does its thing now. I will say this update seems to be more stable with the farming runs, where it doesn't seem like it gets buggy like it used to. So we have to. So Mohammed, you have to spend all the points at the end of the season. I also don't know. Am I behind on the? Yeah, remember when the game worked? Remember when basic features of the game actually worked, guys? You have to spend them. Yeah, if you don't spend them, they're auto spent for you. So you want to actually, you know, spend them yourselves. Oh. I don't have steel yet. I haven't actually spent any of my guild currency. I'm going to spend it in the next episode. I kind of forgot to even do anything with it. Hey, Daniello. How are you? See, WoW used to not rush updates, and then they started rushing updates. I always I work in software engineering sometimes, and so at work I always ask people, like, what do we gain from rushing this? And also, we're trying to fill up the second guild. We're at 21 out of 30. You get millions of coins from it on wow. Wow, a million. It could get better. It could get better. I just like yeah, probably does. Need a ton of investment. Yes, Rocket Man, we will probably have to do the rotation on Saturday. Because if we aren't, yeah, you know what? Let me post something in Guild. So what we'll have to do is we'll do this. Okay, guys? I will ask a few volunteers once they have gotten all the boxes for the week to just temporarily join Guild 2. And then we'll leave a couple slots open just to cycle people in and out so we can so if people miss the stream, they can still get their boxes. Okay? How are we doing anyways? Okay, we're almost there. So that's how we'll play it. Nick, can you do me a favor? Can you post in Guild 1 just so that everybody knows that you will volunteer to be cycled out for this? I want that too. If they add something that just auto collects the gems, I can just use this as my Bitcoin miner. Yeah, Kyle, the vetting process is you post your name here and you can join Guild 2. We just need to know who you are. Preferably, you also join the Discord as well. I'm going to make a recruitment link for the Discord. We just want to know who you are because we get random people trying to join and we don't know who they are, so it makes it difficult. Dude, I would be so happy if they just gave us a auto gem collector. Oh my gosh. I would be in heaven. And then the only thing I would need is for demon mode to just auto start if that box is checked. We're working on not making it the Guild of Peasants. Man, Kyle, what's your in-game name, though? Do you have an in-game name? It would truly become an idle game, finally, after years. Nick, this is what you reminded me of. Thank you, Kyle. Well, because we don't want people that just join and don't participate, Josh. That's what we're more concerned about. Yeah, no problem, Kyle. Thanks for joining. That's all good, man. I taught Marie English. Yeah, if this was a secret crypto miner, dude would be swimming in Bitcoin. So guys, name an animal that we eat that doesn't eat us. Okay. We got cow. Penguin got it. Penguin got it. No, it's supposed to be dragon. The answer is dragon. It's from It's Always Sunny. And yes, Charlie. I linked the video. I linked it. Did you? I'll post it in the Discord too. Because when Nick says it's the Peasant Guild, it made me think of this. It's one of my favorite clips ever because he's like, "Oh, that's easy, dragon," and the guy's like, "Dragon," and he's like, "Yeah, it's a misconception. Dragons don't eat people; they eat golden treasure. That's why they're always sleeping on a giant pile of it." Everybody's like, "Oh my god, bad answer, bad answer, bad answer," and he goes, and then he goes, "Charlie, do you eat dragon?" He goes, No. Dragon's a meal for kings. I'm much more of a common man. I don't eat. I'm a peasant. I don't eat dragon." I can't do it as well as Charlie can, though, okay? Astonishing, one-person survey gave the answer dragon. So what a world! Good night, Daniello. Oh, thank you, Fost. Yes, please like the stream. It does help out a lot. Komodo dragons don't count. I actually don't know the algorithm for skipping. I assume it works like this. It's you start with 0%, you add 60% on the next wave, so you have 60%. Then you basically it would do the next wave, and it would add. So after you clear wave 1, and then when you clear wave 2, it would add up to 120%, and it would say, oh, okay, well, that means you skip. So then you wouldn't get the bonus for that wave, it wouldn't get the upgrade for that wave, and then you'd have 20% left over. Yeah, like what Fost is doing. So every time it goes over, so at the 120 it would skip, the 40 it would skip, and the 0 it would skip, and then that pattern just repeats indefinitely. That's how they took out the randomness of it. That's allegedly how it works based on what the proposal was to make it work that way. Yeah, pretty much skips are fixed. Oh, congrats, Brett, on your double black hole. That's a tough question to answer, Rocket Man. Okay, good night, Christian. I know I had the time warp and you guys didn't, so a little off. So can you explain it using a table? Oh, that's an easy one. I actually forgot to check the things this tournament. What do we have this tournament? Oh, attack speed, but not actual speed. Extra enemies. Oh, it's the ranged ultimate. Whoops, I need to switch this for ranged people. No, I actually don't make that much money from the ad revenue, but I appreciate you thinking I do. I'll look at the last one to see. That was a Saturday. Where's my analytics on this? Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm not even getting, like, a lot of... I don't even get that many views, really, to make that much money. Yeah, yeah, everybody's beaten Legend 1. Yeah, you gotta have EHLS for the waves. I feel like from what I read, like if you get a good channel, you can make like 50,000 a year. But that takes a long time to get a channel. So actually, the way I understand the way YouTube Premium works, if you have YouTube Premium, based on what channels you watch, they give us a slice of your premium. And I don't know like how big the slice is. I don't get that many premium viewers. A 101% of viewers are still watching at around the 30-second mark, which is above typical. Oh, yeah, 101% is above typical. I get some money from premium. I don't remember. I don't remember the breakdown. Apparently, October was a big month. That I didn't even realize it was that big. It has. Oh, this is October a while ago. Oh, why do you not do it by date? There we go. Apparently, I had a big month in October. I didn't even realize it was that big of a month in October. I'm really confused. What happened in October? But YouTube Premium is about between 10 and 5%. It was posted. It was posted. You need to use the code, Kyle. The code was posted. I think it's J6GGAX. Yeah, Halloween was in October. That is very true. Oh, I must have done something really popular in October. Oh, also the CPM was really high, but it was higher in September, but I didn't do as well in September. I must have made a really good video in October and I didn't even realize it. Thank you, Sar and Nick. Now I have to see what video in October did so well. It might have been I had an Idol Slayer live stream in October, because I think that was when the Idol Slayer happened. Or it could have been the tower. Yeah, it was probably because of my Idol Slayer, if I had to guess. I try not to watch it too much because it. And maybe that was it too, because V25. So a lot of things happen in October. That makes sense. I had one Idol Slayer stream because it was It was when they did the Attack on Titan event. I got 20,000 views for that stream. It was crazy. And I didn't get any real revenue from the stream because it used the Attack on Titan music in the game. And so they took all the revenue. I had a revenue share, and they took all the revenue. It was so funny for me to see that. It's like, oh, the music took all the revenue. Great. I have to laugh about it, man. If you can't laugh about it, what are you doing? You know? You never know, though. One day I could become a talk radio host or something. You never know. Thank you, Sar. Anything could happen. But yeah, I got rinsed by whoever made the Attack on Titan music. I mean, it's fine. They made the music, but I mean, I definitely got rinsed on those streams. It's kind of funny. Oh, Maria's asleep. I might take a nap after this. Wait, what finding? Wait, what am I supposed to find? Oh, yeah. I meant I will find that after and then go take a nap, probably. I didn't mean like immediately take a nap. I meant like eventually take a nap. I probably should have been more clear. Also, I'm probably going to clean things up because I need to throw some stuff out. Yeah, who has the tier 18 run? I need to do some push runs at some point, but I actually have money now. I probably could do some pushing and like tier 14. Should I go push tier 14 after this? Because I do have enough. Good night, Tommy. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's super late in Finland. It was a late stream tonight because of they gave me the extra hour, so I went to get something to eat. Are you ready to fund your project, Sar? Project. Yeah, I need to get that 10% lab speed. Oh, really? Are there performance issues? I only go up to 6. Well, that's something. Yeah, I get to 625. That's it. I don't know, mine does okay, but even with the speed. But I do know there were issues, just like the same issue with. Oh, I need CF plus. A lot of it has to do, from what I understand, with the way they do the logic between frames, but I don't know that 100% is true. That's like rumor has it kind of thing. Rumor has it. Good thing that happened now, I guess. That was weird. Yeah, rumor has it all. That is true. No, not the. I did not mean to activate everybody's sleeper signal. That was an accident. No, not 3 hours of rumor has it. Sorry, I'm looking at something. A random clanging pipe. Oop. Ooh. Really? Well, to be fair, what happened was everybody made a deal with Google to let them. Everybody thinks like YouTube is a bunch of piracy, but Google basically made a deal with everybody to be able to host all that stuff. Uh, CSDS, or sorry, CSDCS. Please tell us all the ultimate weapons you have so that we can answer your question better. Good night, Nick. Thank you for watching. Oh, we want to spoil the bracket. Okay. It's an interesting bracket I found. I couldn't believe it. I when I saw the bracket, I'm like, this can't be right. Okay, good night, Bread. Thank you for stopping by and happy farming. Oh, it's a toddler. I didn't know that. Spark Missile, Chain Lightning, Poison Swamp, and Golden Tower. Well, you definitely want to peek and look at with your fifth draw, what your options are. CS, because those are not, like, the only good one you have for where you're at is Golden Tower. So you definitely want to go peek fifth. That is the first thing you want to do. Just kids being kids, man. That was the whole premise of that Kids Bop thing that I'm sure they still do. I now have a song stuck in my head. But it's a great song. Oh, congrats, Josh. No. No, I haven't shattered my spare Havoc Bringers. I'm just leaving them alone for now. I honestly feel like Foss, that's a trap, which is why I haven't done it. I just feel like it's a trap. I don't know, Fost. I just haven't done it. I just haven't done it. Yeah, you do, Fost. It's late. Like I said, this is going to be like the next 3 weeks are going to be a little strange, but we'll get through them. Actually, I'll try to do it earlier on Saturday because I don't need to. It's only on Wednesday that I have to because of work, really. But good night, Fost. Thank you again. And I hope you have a great sleep and happy farming. Okay, good night, Glenn. Thank you, and I hope you have a great evening and happy farming. I don't know what's first to buy, Jason. And hey, Jason, how you doing? I haven't bought anything yet. I'm guilty of not purchasing anything yet. I actually forgot to even look at the guild store when I was doing the video because I forgot. Oh, should I get the crown? Oh yeah, you know what? I'll grab the crown. Yay, we got 5% crit. All right, well now we ruined the next episode because I bought the crown right now for this tournament. I guess that means I can't buy the Guardian now because I bought the thing. Oh well, I'll get him eventually. Oh, they do? Yeah, I looked at it briefly, but I was trying to save it for later. I actually forgot to do it on the previous episode. I was like, well, I can just wait and do it on the next episode. It'll be fine. And here we are. It's now the stream before the next episode, and I spent it. Oh, I could get the throne room. Ooh. I probably should have had a theme for the extra the coins. It doesn't matter. We'll get them all eventually. The important thing, too, is I got the new update. So I'll be able to get, hopefully, my event fixed. So, hooray! I promise I'll do a better time with the currencies on the next episode. I don't know why, I just blanked. Completely forgot about it, because I was focused on the module. Okay, good night, Guru. Thank you for stopping by, and happy farming. Like I said, this is a late episode. The next couple Wednesdays will be probably because of work. And then we'll be back on a normal schedule. Well, it won't really be normal, but actually, I don't know how it's going to work. It won't be as late, that's for sure. Hey, Colin, how you doing? It definitely won't be as late. Hey, New, how you doing? It's all right. Sometimes late works out for other people. I'm doing great. We're having a great tournament today, that is for sure. We'll see, Colin. We'll see. I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, Brad. We'll see at the end. It's gonna be a good one. I actually don't know if double contribution is fixed or not. I actually don't understand how people are doing double contribution. I showed it earlier, but now we have to wait till the end. It's probably going to be pretty close to the end soon. And at least we don't have our favorite inconvenience this time. Dropping off a plat? Oh no, Omega, what happened? I believe in you, Omega. I didn't call the table an inconvenience. I said the the battle condition. I was trying to think of the word. The battle condition is the inconvenience. And there is a new update out that's supposed to fix the dailies in case you're struggling with the dailies like me. CF will help a ton. Chronofield, and also if you can get Wormhole Redirector, probably help a lot too. Because CF basically gives you another defensive factor once you get it researched and everything. I think it gives you another 25% redux. Now it comes after the other redux, so you take 75% of the damage you would have taken after. It's not like an additive 25%. NVM. What is NVM? Oh, MVN. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ancestral MVN helps a lot. You'll get there. One dragon a day, remember. And the nice thing is, at least people don't sandbag anymore, so the people that do get promoted are incentivized to stay in champion. That, to me, has been one of the best features. Ancestral Ohm chip? You don't have, like, Dim Core? Or you have Dim Core, but you want to keep your Dim Core for tournaments? Gotcha. You got to split it up. I see. What about Harmony Conductor? I would feel like Harmony Conductor would be a better farming one. If you have a good one, though, of course. Gotcha. It's both good and bad. Like I see why you want randomness in a game, because in a game that's fully deterministic, everybody chooses the same thing. And there's a lot of value in waiting to choose to find out what the best is. But at the same time, like, the level of randomness with modules to me is too much. So, you know, I don't know. Neither is both. What we have both what we have is I would say not enough determination. It's a lot of RNG. Well, it's really hard to make sleeper broken stuff because of how fast information spreads. Hey, Hawk, how you doing? All right, thank you, Texas. You have a great evening and happy farming. Hey, Skylar, how you doing? It does. The module system does do it. I would say it does a decent job of doing it. I can't believe people are trying to get me to shatter my extra Havoc Bringers. I just can't bring myself to do that. Oh, really? Congrats. Unfortunately, I don't have a leaderboard for who likes first. I can't. I can't bring myself to destroy my Havoc Bringers. What can I say? I couldn't do that, Colin. I could not bring myself to do that. I'll tell you, and I can't. Nope, can't do that. And plus, since I have a 5-star, it's super hard for me to get another 5-star. You basically, if you want two of the same modules, you have to go 4-star, 4-star. So I couldn't really even do it feasibly, even if I wanted to. Not that I want to. I want to be clear that I don't want to do that. Andre, that's what the mission system is, really. Andre, that's a really the best way to that they have so far to help new players advance. And hey, JP, how you doing? Yeah, we're on a little bit of a different schedule because of the time warp. Because at least I have some time after work to like go get a bite to eat real quick, and then I stream basically. It was a little slow today because I was trying to get something done after work too, so it took a little longer. Yeah, which ones were you watching, just out of curiosity? Because I have a lot of older videos. I got a lot of videos now. Oh, okay. Oh, Skylar, you got a bad one? Oof. That's rough. Okay, now it's getting spicy. We're down to no wall. Not that there's much I can do about this. Yeah, it's always luck with the tournaments. Yeah, a lot of it has been accelerated quite a bit, but a lot of it's because like they want like certain features just to be available for everyone early. Like I feel like the mission system was a great feature they added for everybody to have access to early. I don't even remember how quick I got into Blender when I started playing. I remember I got a comment on the second video in the series. I got a couple comments. You skipped everything. How did you get so far? And I'm like, really? I didn't feel like I really skipped that much, you know? But it was only like 3 days from episode 1 to 2. But all I did was farm. Like, there wasn't like any secret strategy. You just replay the same thing over and over again. So the way to manage the tournament bracket here, I don't. The issue is even if they added another tier, I don't see it as fixing the problem, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up with the same effect. The only way to mitigate the problem would be to make the brackets bigger, but you would have to make the brackets bigger in a way that didn't change the rewards. So, like, if you doubled the bracket size or tripled the bracket size, you'd have to make it so first through third place all gave the same rewards, right? And then fourth through six all gave the same rewards. And then it would be 7 through 9 all gave the same rewards. So you'd have to kind of change it like that. Sorry, it'd be 7 through 12 all gave the same rewards. Kyle, the current what they've said is that yes, they're going to put the premium relics in the rotation at some point. I mean, that's the only way. You would have to like increase the tournament bracket size, because a larger bracket would make a more normalized distribution of players, right? Like the bigger your bracket, like if everybody was in one bracket, and again, I don't know how many brackets there are in Legends, but let's say there was 1,000 brackets, right? That's 30,000 people. Well, that means you would have the top 1,000 would get rank 1, right? And if that's the case, I am in the top 1,000. I should always get rank 1. That's how you would address the problem. I doubt they're ever going to do that. Mostly because, like, if you do that, then it just becomes, like, tournaments become a lot more predictable and a lot less fun-ish. Like, it's a lot more fair, but it's a lot less fun if you know you're going to be in the top 1,000 every time. Then it doesn't matter anything you do, you know? I don't know how I don't know how to explain it better than that. Like, I can see the value in both ways, but I feel like if you know in every tournament, no matter what you do, you're always going to get this certain place, I feel like that makes the game kind of boring a little bit. It also means you can never get lucky and get in a good bracket and get a really high score. And honestly, I feel like a big reason that games do this. Oh shoot, that was. I feel like so I know they started doing tournaments like this, and I can't remember the reason because I was reading about it in Solitaire. Because if you make the tournament too big, it just becomes like too impersonal, right? Like, you can't comprehend having like another 99 opponents, right? Like, and I get it. It's not like you can chat or anything to the people in the tournaments or whatever here. That's a thing. But I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. But I do feel like if we had one giant bracket, it would just be so boring in the terms of... And then they would have to break it up in a certain way, right? Because it'd be based on however many entries there were. Oh, shoot. I didn't even... Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I got first. I might actually win. This will be my first victory if I get it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to celebrate prematurely. I don't want to celebrate prematurely, but I might have finally got it. Yeah. And again, I don't know if that's because of the new changes or what. But yeah, that'll be a really nice surprise if I get it. It all depends on when they queue up. So that's one of the interesting things is it's all about when people queue for the tournament. But the fact that I got that bracket, I honestly thought it was just... I thought, like, for sure somebody was in the middle of the run when I looked earlier. I'm like, there's no way. And then it happened, hopefully. I don't want to celebrate too soon. But we'll find out in an hour and a half. Oh, congrats, Omega. And then I think I'm going to take a nap. I have to do something before I take my nap, though, but I probably will be taking a nap. I'm just kind of wiped out from this week. Oh, yeah, it's 2.5. My bad, 2.5 hours. You're right. Still haven't gotten used to the time warp. But I do think I'm going to go take care of some stuff and go take a nap. I'm just really tired from the time warp. So, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I do like the shorter tournaments. I won't complain there. So thank you guys so much, and I am out, and I'm going to take a nap. So good night and happy farming, everybody. I hope everybody has a great tournament. I will see you on Saturday, and I'll probably try to start a little earlier on Saturday, as I don't have to work on Saturday. So far, I don't have to work on Saturday. But goodbye, everybody. Thank you.